One of it is at the bottom of the stack, and I knew it was going to be good. It had an old scar lightning strike all the way down to the core. So this is half the core, and you can see this core in here. That's when all the log rots in the woods. This is the fat lighter that's still sticking up and on the stump, or it's laying in the woods. I've seen these as long as big around as 6 inches and as long as 20 something feet. I skidded one out of the woods with a 4-wheeler one time that was 26 foot long. I was going to use it for a porch post. Beautiful. But this is slab here. I'll probably make a bench out of it. Now I don't wet it like a lot of people do, because if you wet it, then you're going to see what it looks like, polyurethane. But this is, I'm going to leave this live edge. This particular one, look at the swirls in this knot. And this one, look how they ray off from that. That's beautiful. And so I don't know if I've got enough stability here to do an epoxy on this one, because it goes in further right here on these sides. So I mean, that's a gallon or so of epoxy right there. That's a lot. But I do have one under here that mirrors this, and as you can see, it doesn't go very far. It stops right here, and just some beautiful grain. It's got that knot in it. I'll probably flip it over so I'll have a wider sitting area. And then we get to this one. Look at that. Look at, I couldn't believe this. This is where all these dark black almost, got a little bit of give right here, but I'm going to just come in and epoxy that soft stuff, turn it around. Now I've got one more cut, and one more cut underneath is starting the opening again. So you're getting a little soft stuff here. Probably this little over 2-inch cut here will give me 2 that I can epoxy. So I'll be back and show you what they look like in just a second. Okay, this is the one sitting on top. Had very little rod underneath it. I may not even have to do any filling underneath. If I did, I'd take a cheapest epoxy possible and just mix it with sawdust and just get a little base under there to hold the legs of the bench, unless I use it for a bar top. You never know. I can rip it right down here. Same thing on the matching one, and which is let's see, the matching one is that one. So those two are matching. I believe. I don't know. Or you just have to go back and figure it out. But that is, not sure. It's solid. Let me get this as a pointer. So this is solid. All this along here, that's solid. And this in the middle is solid. It's just solid. You can see it coming down through there. The pith. That's the pith. Beautiful little knot right there. Gives some character. You can kind of see some opening right there. You guys that have done this, appreciate if you left me a comment. You see this Get down here closer. You can see the hole all the way through it right here. But and then you've got a few soft spots right in here. Would you clean it? Would you dry that and clean it out and just put a little bit of epoxy in there? Wouldn't take a lot. And of course, here as well. This, I'm assuming, if you'd leave me something here, I'm assuming that this would have to be cleaned out pretty good. So this side as well. How would you do that? Would you try to stay with this hard part of this pith and just chisel it, or would you just cut it with a jigsaw? I'm not sure how to do that, but I'm gonna save it, dry it out. If nothing else, I can trash it later, but I think this will be a good piece of all these, maybe, except for that first one that I showed you. But yeah, I think it's be some beautiful wood when that polyurethane hits this dark black, purplish. That's gonna be pretty. Yeah, that'll be pretty. And it's not planed either. I'm gonna do a planer, smooth it out. But leave me a comment if you don't mind, and let me know what you do. One more thing. If y'all don't mind, if you got any ideas, I appreciate if you left it in the comments. I've got a 5.5, almost a 5.5 foot log. I didn't want to leave it. I think I mentioned before that it was in a guy was cleaning up a place to build a house, and this was the only thing left, so I didn't want to leave it for him. I had to do something with it. He gave me the logs, and so I brought it to the house. Figured I could do some small stuff with it, but I'm thinking maybe, well, if nothing else, stickers. I can cut stickers. Be a little long, I can cut them off, but what kind of ideas y'all got for pine like this? I'm pretty sure it's loblolly pine. But I'd appreciate it if you left it in the comments. Thanks.